Mr. White here, and I'm introducing the first competition that we're going to run during this lockdown, and it is an art competition because we are artists, and I love art. One of the reasons I love art is because there's no right or wrong answer in art. It's us expressing how we feel. So, my art competition, let me explain it to you. Hopefully matching the weather coming up, it would be great to have a bit of snow. It is a snowy picture competition. I have chosen 3 famous snow pictures from famous artists for us to look at. And your job, your mission is to choose one of them and recreate or reinterpret it. So, let's have a look at the pictures that I've got for you. My first picture here is a picture by a famous French artist called Gauguin. Gauguin, about 150 years ago, he was born. And this picture is, as you can see, it's got lots of big blocks of colour on it. Gauguin was an expressionist, which means he was trying to capture the feel and the emotion of a picture rather than do it exactly perfectly detailed. I thought some of you guys might like the fact that that picture reminds me a tiny little bit of some of the villages around where we live. But if you weren't sure about this picture, we have another picture over here. Now this picture is even older. It's by a Japanese artist called or known as Hokusai. Now he's famous, more famous for this picture, which you may have seen. It's used quite a lot around the world, called The Great Wave. Hokusai is an old painting. It's from about 250 years ago he was working. And this picture, as you can see, is very different from the first picture we looked at. It's full of detail. Here we have a Japanese house and people looking out over a beautiful landscape, incredible detail to distant Mount Fuji. And my final picture is by a German artist, again around 150 years ago, a German artist called Franz Mark. This picture again is a great example of expressionism. He has tried to capture the feel of a snowy winter day. And he's done it with big shapes and bold colours, capturing an emotion rather than trying to capture a realistic picture. 3 very different pictures. And your job is to choose the one that calls to you and recreate or reinterpret it. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that you can use what you have at home where your inspiration lies. Now, because of the lockdown, all of the art that's going to be sent to us is going to be sent as photographs. And that means that no matter what you use or make, you're going to take a photograph and send it in, which gives us some interesting ideas. You could make this picture in 3D and take a photograph of it. You could actually decide, I'm going to take the idea of this, but set it in Great Missenden. This could be one of the Chiltern Hills in the background, and this could be your house looking out and your family looking out. This picture here could be made, I don't know, out of clay, or could be sculpted, and the picture could be made to match this. You could make this picture with paints. You could cut out pieces of paper. You could even use twigs and leaves and make a wild collage out of things that you found in the garden. Some of you might just want to use a single pencil and a piece of plain paper and work on great detail. The choice is up to you. And if you think you have another idea, why not just double check with your teacher if it's a good one. So, what I would like you to do, if you want to join this competition, and this one is optional, boys and girls, choose a snow picture, recreate it, reinterpret it, and take a photo of it and send it to your class teacher. They will send them to me. The competition starts on Monday, the 25th, which should be when you're watching this. It should be when it's gone onto the website. And you have 2 weeks for this competition. The end date for this competition, let me just check. I think we said it will be on Friday, the 5th of February. That gives you 2 weeks to get that competition into me. And I will have to actually choose my panel of judges who will help me decide the winners. I'll have 3 different prizes, one for early years, one for Key Stage 1 and one for Key Stage 2, and we'll post them out to you. The prizes will be art related, which makes sense given the competition. If you have any other questions, email your class teacher, and if they can't answer them, they can always get hold of me. Good luck, have fun, make great art and enjoy it. Take care.